Based on Vedic astrology, in this video, you will know the transit results of planets in March 2023 for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio ascendants. Watch the video and subscribe my channel. Welcome to my channel Solar Astro. Leo ascendants, Sun, Jupiter, Mars and Ketu are benefic planets, whereas Saturn, Venus, Mercury, Rahu and Moon are malefic planets. Ketu is transiting in third house in Libra sign. Saturn, Sun and Mercury are transiting in seventh house in Aquarius sign. From 15th March onwards, Sun transits in 8th house, and from 16th March onwards, Mercury transits in 8th house. Jupiter and Venus are transiting in 8th house in Pisces sign, and from 12th March onwards, Venus transits in 9th house. Rahu is transiting in 9th house in Aries sign. Mars is transiting in 10th house in Taurus sign, and from 13th March onwards, Mars transits in 11th house. For Leo ascendants, in March 2023, the favorable house results are 5th house, 6th house after 13th March, 10th house, 11th house and 12th house. This is favorable transit for love and learning processes, and this is also favorable transit for children. This is favorable transit in job and daily routine after March 13th. This is highly favorable transit in career and professional matters. There will be rise in their career, and this is also favorable transit for getting gains. All desires get fulfilled for Leo ascendants in this March month of 2023. This is also favorable transit for foreign travels and making investments. This is also favorable transit for having pet pleasures. The unfavorable house results for Leo ascendants in March 2023 are first house after 15th March and 9th house. Their health may be affected after 15th March. They should take care of their health after 15th March. And this is not favorable transit for long distance travel or visiting pilgrimages. And this is also not favorable transit for higher learning also. Father's health may be affected badly in this transit period. For Leo ascendants in March 2023, favorable days are 4th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 29th, 30th and 31st, and unfavorable days are 6th, 7th, 14th, 19th, 20th, 24th and 25th. For Virgo ascendants, Saturn, Mercury, Venus and Rahu are benefic planets. Sun, Jupiter, Mars, Moon and Ketu are malefic planets. Ketu is transiting in second house in Libra sign. Saturn, Sun and Mercury are transiting in 6th house in Aquarius sign, and from 15th March onwards, Sun transits in 7th house, and from 16th March onwards, Mercury transits in 7th house. Jupiter and Venus are transiting in 7th house in Pisces sign, and from 12th March onwards, Venus transits in 8th house. Rahu is transiting in 8th house in Aries sign. Mars is transiting in 9th house in Taurus sign, and from 13th March onwards, Mars transits in 10th house. For Virgo ascendants, in March 2023, favorable house results are 6th house, 7th house, 8th house and 12th house. This is favorable transit in job related matters and daily routine. This is favorable transit in relationship matters also. For married people, marital life will be good. For unmarried people, it is favorable time to get married. This is favorable transit to get unearned money and gain in inheritance also. This is also favorable transit for foreign trips, and it is also favorable transit for investments. They will have bed pleasures in this transit period. The unfavorable house results for Virgo ascendants in March 2023 are 4th house, 9th house, 10th house after 13th March and 11th house. There will be lack of peace of mind at home, and this is not favorable transit for long distance travels and visiting pilgrimages, and this is not favorable transit in career and professional matters after 13th March, and there will be interruptions in gains in this transit period. For Virgo ascendants in March 2023, favorable days are 6th, 7th, 14th, 19th, 20th, 24th, and 25th, and unfavorable days are 4th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. For Libra ascendants, Saturn, Mercury, Venus, Moon, and Rahu are benefic planets, whereas Sun, Jupiter, Mars, and Ketu are malefic planets. Ketu is transiting in first house in Libra sign. Saturn, Sun, and Mercury are transiting in fifth house in Aquarius sign. And from 15th March onwards, Sun transits in sixth house. And from 16th March onwards, Mercury transits in sixth house. Jupiter and Venus are transiting in sixth house in Pisces sign. And from 12th March onwards, Venus transits in seventh house. Rahu is transiting in seventh house in Aries sign. Mars is transiting in 8th house in Taurus sign, and from 13th March onwards, Mars transits in 9th house. For Libra ascendants in March 2023, the favorable houses results are 5th house, 6th house, 7th house, and 11th house. This is favorable transit in love and learning processes. There will be happiness at home. This is favorable transit in job and daily routine. This is also favorable transit in relationship matters. For Libra ascendants, if they are married, marital life will be good. If they are unmarried, this is favorable time to get married. This is also favorable transit to start new business or new venture. Libra ascendants will have huge gains in this transit period. Their desires get fulfilled and they will chill with their friends in this transit period. The unfavorable house results for Libra ascendants in March 2023 are 3rd house, 8th house, 9th house after 13th March, and 10th house. Your efforts may not be fruitful. This is not favorable transit for short distance travels and younger siblings, and this is not favorable transit for getting unearned money or gain in inheritance. This is not favorable transit for your father after 13th March. Luck may not favor after 13th March, and you will face some setbacks in your career and professional matters. In March 2023, for Libra ascendants, favorable days are 6th, 7th, 14th, 19th, 20th, 24th, and 25th, whereas unfavorable days are 4th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. For Scorpio ascendants, Sun, Jupiter, Mars, Moon, and Ketu are benefic planets, whereas Saturn, Mercury, Venus, and Rahu are malefic planets. Saturn, Sun, and Mercury are transiting in 4th house in Aquarius sign, and from 15th March onwards, Sun transits in 5th house, and from 16th March onwards, Mercury transits in 6th house. Jupiter and Venus are transiting in 6th house in Pisces sign, and from 12th March onwards, Venus transits in 6th house. Rahu is transiting in 6th house in Aries sign. Mars is transiting in 7th house in Taurus sign, and from 13th March onwards, Mars transits in 8th house. Ketu is transiting in 12th house in Libra sign. For Scorpio ascendants, in March 2023, favorable house results are 2nd house, 3rd house after 13th March, 7th house, 8th house, and 9th house. There will be happiness in family matters and finances improve for Scorpio ascendants, and their efforts become fruitful after 13th March. This is favorable transit in relationship matters. They will have good relationships with their spouse, and for unmarried Scorpio ascendants, this is favorable transit to get married. This is also favorable transit to start new business or new venture. This is favorable transit to get inheritance and unearned money, and this is also favorable transit for long distance travels and higher learning. This is also favorable period for visiting pilgrimages. The unfavorable house results for Scorpio ascendants in March 2023 are 5th house after 15th March, 6th house, and 10th house after 15th March. After 15th March, it is not favorable in love matters and learning new topics, and there will be some problems in your job and daily routine in this transit period. You will face some problems and challenges in your career and professional matters after 15th March. For Scorpio ascendants, in March 2023, favorable days are 4th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 29th, 30th, and 31st, whereas unfavorable days are 6th, 7th, 14th, 19th, 20th, 24th, and 25th. Subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to receive latest updates. For complete horoscope reading, you can contact me at solarastro9@gmail.com.